Hey guys, it's JonTaun from Total Brohammer, and as you can see, today we're going to be manning the Lizardmen. So I do indeed, for my lord, have a Slot Mage Priest of High Magic, with Arcane Unforging, Tempest, and Apotheosis. I've also got right here a Bastillodon, 3 Vivification Crystal, as well as a Feral Carnosaur here. I've also got, in the back line, 2 Croxagores, a front line of 3 Source Warriors with Shields, and 2 Skink Cohorts with Javelins. I've also got 2 groups of Chameleon Skinks, and these guys are going to be screening the front line, obviously doing a lot of damage, and 2 Skink Chiefs. Alright, so today I am indeed fighting the Dark Elves. As you can see, we got Morathi up here on her Dark Pegasus. Always interesting to see Morathi, and this guy has quite the interesting army. So he's got a War Hydra, and it's hard to see in the forest here, but he's got 2 Death Hags. So Morathi, 2 Death Hags and a War Hydra is pretty scary. He's got 2 units of Dark Riders with Superior Crossbows on the flanks here. And for his front line, it looks like he has 2 Spearmen, 2 Blackheart Corsairs, and 2 Witch Elves. So he's definitely hoping all his large units are really good at destroying infantry. And y'all will see that they'll get work done against the infantry. His army is made for killing infantry. Thankfully, I do have some big dinos in my army, which his army would be absolutely terrible against big dinos, I think, because the Hydra is just not good against single entity units. It's much better. It seems to be really good at AoE though. So as you can see over here, I just got my Chameleon Skinks and Skink Cohorts of Javelins just shooting at these Dark Riders, because they can only shoot from the front, and they're taking poison damage, and they don't have any armor. Chameleon Skinks and Skink Cohorts of Javelin are going to trade very well. And if you're wondering why that is, because Chameleon Skinks actually have a missile resistance of 40%, and Skink Cohort Javelins actually have a bronze shield, which gives them a missile resistance from the front of 35%. Or missile block chances, rather, I should say. So I'm just doing a little early skirmishing with my Skink Skirmishers and my Skink Cohorts, Chameleon Skinks. These guys, Skink Chiefs, I should say. So Morathi has only 40 army. These Skink Chiefs and Tempest are going to make Morathi just fall apart. So he's coming out of the forest here, retreating my guys back. They got a couple volleys in, now they're going to be retreating. But he's got a really good infantry destroying core here. He's going to pop Melkos Mystifying Miasma on my cohort right there with Javelin. Kind of a waste. But this is scary. He's going to just destroy an infantry. Thankfully I'm going to get my Croxagores in there, and they are going to do really good. But they are taking, oh wow, they're taking a lot of damage really fast. I'm going to have my Source Warriors with Shields go after the Dread Spears, hoping that they'll be able to take them out pretty fast, as they are lightly armored. But right here, you can see my Source Warriors with Shields are also getting hit by Soul Blight and just being destroyed here. And over on this side of the battlefield, let's get a good cinematic view of this. We got Morathi in a Vortex right here, and we are also shooting her out with 2 Skink Chiefs. So, she is not long for this world. Oh, sorry about that, guys. And over here, these Croxagore are being absolutely destroyed by this Death Hag. But as you can see, we're actually doing really good damage on that Death Hag with these Javelins. You gotta love the Javelins, guys. These Dread Spears are... Okay, so they had Fury of Cain used on them, so that's why these guys last so long. So that's gonna make them not that bad. He's gonna land Morathi right here, but I'm gonna have my Skink Chiefs just keep on shooting at her, and they're gonna be able to take her out pretty quick. Now we got a collapse over here. These, yeah, just look at how much damage that single charge on the Source Warriors did. As you can see, my front line has fallen apart. So I went over here and engaged my Source, my Feral Carnosaur with his War Hydra over here. Let's see how their stats pop up. 41 and 40 versus 52 and 26. So we have much better melee defense, and we have much better damage. So that's pretty cool. At this point, we have killed Morathi with my 2 Skink Chiefs, so now I'm going to start shooting at this War Hydra, because these guys do a lot of good damage to lightly armored things, and guess who's lightly armored? The War Hydra with only 50 armor. So these Source Warriors are doing really well against these Dread Spear. I'm going to go ahead, I know he's got Witch Elves all over the place, but at this point I can't even avoid it, so I'm going to go ahead and send my Revivification Crystal in here, and hope that all these large can do some real damage against this Hydra and this Death Hag. So I did get one of my Chameleon Skinks caught by some Witch Elves, and that was just bad play on my part. And right now I'm just trying to get my Lord away, because he broke through the center so hard that he's just going straight after my Lord at this point. So these Source Warrior are coming back. They are rampaging though. I'm going to try to pop a banishment right here and stop my troops. I was hoping it would come in this way, because at this point I'm thinking my lord's about to get Fury of Caned and then destroyed, but it does go off in the other direction. As you can see, I popped shield the old ones in case it came through here to protect my skinks. But you know what, it goes and kills some of my skinks anyway, so that did not end up so well for me. As you can see, we finally beat these Dread Spears over here, and these guys are going to get rampaged, which will make them chase after these Dark Riders with repeater crossbows. I have both the Skink Chiefs shooting at the War Hydra, trying to keep it off the field. At this point, he has this giant infantry blob with a lot of infantry killing power. Witch Elves and the Death Hags are so powerful. I'm going to run in here with some Croxagores. I'm really trying to save my lord here, but he's just got those Witch Elves going all after him. At this point, it's not looking too great. I do still have these Skink Chiefs. I'm trying to bring these Source Warriors with shields back, like I said. They will get rampaged. I do have one unit of Chameleon Skinks, and I have them going after these Dark Riders with repeater crossbows. Now, the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows have actually used almost all of their ammo, which is good on my opponent for that. But he didn't get any of their fire on any important units, which is really bad for him. So it looks like I went ahead and popped Cold-Blooded on my Slann Mage Priest of High Magic here, just to keep him alive. At this point, we're kind of just chasing, because he is just going after that Slann Mage Priest, which is honestly giving me a pretty good surround and a lot of free damage as I chase and hit out some Blackheart Corsairs. So I got some Source Warriors that came back here. I'll be bringing them in pretty soon here. And as you can see, the Revivification Crystal is going full bore after these Death Hags, but it looks like, I don't know, what speed is he? Not very fast, I know. 36 versus the 38 of the Death Hag right now. So I have these Chameleon Skinks. They just keep on shooting at these Dark Riders with repeater crossbows. And now I'm bringing back one of my Skink Chiefs so I can pop a Warm-Blooded or Cold-Blooded on the Slann Mage Priest. But look at this Slann Mage Priest. Oh, actually, let's look at these charges. Oh yeah. So now that we got this, the good thing about this is we have a Feral Connoisseur in here that is almost at full health, and he really needs to save his ammunition for that. One death, he got a huge charge from that Death Hag as well as the Bestowed on the Revivification Crystal, and there goes that Death Hag. But look, what's this? My Slann Mage Priest of High Magic just barely came back. Look how close he was. So now I'm popping off spells. I think I just popped off Arcane Unforging on this hole right here. I have these Chameleon Skinks chasing off these Dark Riders. These guys have been rampaged and are now all the way over here, so rampage can be quite detrimental a lot of the time. But my Connoisseur and my Bestowed on the Revivification Crystal are doing so well right now. And the fact that he did not finish off my lord, I mean, I don't blame him. I might have stopped chasing too, just seeing how close I was. But at this point, the Croxagores and that Connoisseur are just doing so much damage that we got it, guys. We were actually able to pull that through, even though it looked bad at the beginning because of our front line breaking so fast. We were eventually able to defeat the Dark Elves. Morathi is kind of an odd choice, I think, against the Lizardmen. She does have anti-large, but she doesn't have very much armor. And I think that really hurts her. So as you see, this Feral Connoisseur is rampaging, going after this Death Hag. What's keeping him in the game here is the fact that his Hydra popped its, what's his ability called? Another one takes his place, which gives him a bunch of hit points, so he popped that several times. And he was staying alive with that. But at this point, he is going to get army losses, and that's going to be a victory for the Lizard people. So that was a interesting game. I enjoyed that one. An interesting build from my opponent too. A lot of Death Hags. He just definitely went for a Morathi themed army with just some light infantry, some Blackheart Corsairs, Witch Elves, Death Hags, and a War Hydra. I feel like a War Hydra is very Morathi. But I liked my army too. A little light on the infantry, but that turned out to be in our favor in this match because of how infantry smashing her army was. If he had brought any Blackguard and Nagaron, those would have been units I just avoided. And if he brought any Harganath Executioners, that's what the Croxagores are for. But well played to I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, guys. But well played, man. Hope to see you on later again. This is gonna be all for this one, guys. JonTaun for Brohammer, signing out.